your partner standing over you. Your belly's underneath them, and we're going to do single leg. Single leg X, you're holding both. And I'm going to choose one leg, I'm going to choose this leg. And this leg goes outside, this knee goes inside. And crucially, we're pointing the hips up and outwards. So we're going like this, here, very, very tight. Okay, to have a strong opponent, they won't fall down. And then we're going to go from here to the hips stay elevated each time. Here. Here. See how I'm holding both ankles? So reset. The second one we did, I'm going to go from here to X guard, the overhook X guard. It's a numbers game, so I want to maintain 4 points of contact. 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to swap to the other side, I have to obviously let go of one, maybe more, but we'll look to about in a minute. Let go of this one. I'd rather if I had a choice, I'd rather let go of this one, which allows me to spin round. Get this knee in, now I have 4 points of contact, which allows me to get rid of this one. 3 points of contact, which allows me to insert here, and then we're doing the overhook X guard, which has 4 points of contact. All right. Now, the final drill we're going to do, try and mentally count what we're doing. We can start off with X guard, with overhook X guard. Yes? We know this one. We're going from here to, yes, thank you very much, I do know this. So sweet of you. Two single leg X, which is just here. So from here, you were on that leg, now you're on that leg. And this is just quite an easy exchange. Right? He pushes down your ankle, which means you have to get back to X guard. If you want to concentrate on just one leg at a time, I think that's probably easier. Shall we do that instead? Rather than all swapping around. So from here, single legs, he pushes down. I can put that on the ground, it doesn't really cost me anything, but I need to remember to insert that again. Alright? There's no ability for him to push my ankle down. Push my ankle down? It's not really possible. So it's at my choosing that I want to do single leg X, and we'll see why single leg X is more preferable. From here, push the heel down. Here. Then, in your own time, change the other leg. Here. Here. And keep going each leg, and then when you get bored to the system. Yes, everyone understand that? Mm-hmm. Okay, 50 minutes go. Right, let's. There's various ways I can branch off and take this, but I think we should go back to basics and look at what is the purpose of the single leg X, why it's popular, why it's useful, and why I am advocating its use for you guys. Okay, actually, how's your leg? Let's start from basics, alright? This is not how you set up these single leg X, but it's an easy way to get into it. Because if I show you all the setups, you'll remember the setup, forget the basics of the single leg X. So let's start off with the single leg X. I'm overhooking, not too tight, it's just so he can't get his leg out easily. But sometimes I don't even overhook at this early stage, I'll just cut, because I want some sort of purchase which allows me to get my hips up high. So number one, I must get my hips up high, around about his knee level here. I must get the heel dug into just past his hip bone here. Just so clarification of rules, the moment I start twisting and I'm holding onto his ankle, that's considered a knee reach, especially if my foot goes past his belly button line. And of course, if you play heel hook game, this is actually what you want. We're not playing that, we're doing e-balls at the moment, so you want to keep that discipline around about here. That's this leg, alright? This leg, the instep goes tightly underneath his hamstring, and I am squeezing my knees together, but not only am I squeezing my knees together, I'm angling both my hip, my femur bone, and my knees outwards. And this alone is powerful enough to create a sweep on a person who's not resisting. Right? It's not as easy as that when the person knows how to counterbalance, but we'll talk about it in a minute. So what I want you to do is, with your standing opponent, and make sure there's space behind you so you're playing safe, is go from here, and if you want to do stages, it's perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3, and make sure your hip is elevated, so there's as little space as possible here. Plus, your knees have to be pointed outwards. And the actual sweep, I want you to do sweep, cup around his other ankle. If Ross has a wider stance, can't cup around, grabbing the gi pants is perfectly fine. Don't strain your back. Everything stems from the whole body. My whole body is involved with the movement. I must look as if I'm going in that direction. You're not thrusting backwards. you're twisting, corkscrewing that way to the side of yours. Okay? Maybe you've seen this and confused. So this is the drill. We're going to do a couple each leg and swap over and around. Stands right over you. The more he stands over you, even better for me. You can stand right over. But there's a limit how far you can stand, is it? Right underneath my armpits. Even if it's underneath my armpits, perfect. Okay? So we're here. Hook over hooking. Knees tight. The instep is tight. The heel is really digging in. Now the actual sweep itself, do cup around the ankle, or if you can't, if you have a wider stance opponent, you can hold here. Another grip I recommend is here, but if you're going to grab the knees, up grab. We'll talk about it in a minute, but for now, whatever you can get. The actual sweep is I'm not kicking him backwards, I'm corkscrewing my body that way. Up, there, and then we're ending up here in this beautiful position here. Alright? Don't do the finish, guys. I know you're keen. Don't do the ankle lock yet. Ankle lock is a whole 2 weeks worth of study. Okay. Does everyone understand the drill? Yes, it's quite easy. Do one per leg, and your partner does it, and keep going. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's X-guard combos. So many ways you can get into there. Usually De La Riva, some sort of open guard, sort of rudimentary open guard that you want to fashion into a more robust open guard, which is X-guard and single leg X. Very often, very rare is it that it's just gifted to you. You have to work to get to this position. And the reason I'm showing this today is that it's a very quick finish with the ankle lock. There's also a very excellent pass set up for you to pass their guard from there. But we need to get there first of all in a very, very straightforward way, which may take your opponent by surprise, is to do it from standing. So for Charlie. Sideways and moving out. So everyone knows that basics, you can grip on and do what you like, but I've got a sleeve and collar grip. And I want to go for the standard one where I put my foot on their hip. Yes. So this one we teach a lot, and it's very taught in basic class. But coming down. And I want to put my foot on the hip on the same side as I'm gripping his arm, so he has less chance to counter by pushing my leg out. As I go down, here I'm spinning around. Now this leg is now free. Free to do this, which allows me to do this, which allows me to do this, which allows me to do this, and then this, and then this. And then carry on. That's an entry into getting it from standing. So just to show you the 1, 2, 3s again. Looking here, I take a step to the side, and as I sit my bum to the ground, I'm now perpendicular to him. This gives this leg free to hook around the ankle, grab ankle. So ankles are important, because if he's going to sort of step away and sort of escape this sort of interim position, it will be because he can walk away. So this allows me to follow him. This now gives this foot free. I actually want him to come over me. Yep, fine. This gives me the overhook X guard. As we know, there are sweeps from here. But maybe I prefer the regular single leg X, which is the drill that we did here. Grab here, and then we can do the sweep. Finish. Do it finish, just do the stand-up bit. What's that? Okay, so one more time for everyone. Grip, grip, grip. Step. So I'm slightly off centre. What's on the hip? Sit. I want to get my bite. Help yourself, guys. If you sit here, it's going to be a bit of a reach, right? Sit close to him. Spin around. Hook, hook. Now you've got the leg free. Here. Convert that to a single leg X. We want to get the far knee, and then do your sweep. Get into the habit of lifting the leg high. And do that in there. Fairly simple, make sure you're away with your space. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no, we'll try it. We'll try it again. So with the standing thing here, we're feeling neutral right now by stepping over here and planting here, sat down. Now, generally you'll know what my next move is to try and underhook, so he steps back. This is very annoying for me because I can't get into all my favourites. I can't get underneath the centre of gravity. So a very simple way, put your foot on the ground, drag him towards you. Alright, so that brings that foot there. All you want is it to be as close as hooking here. Now, a good question Charlie asks is, do I hook here or hook here? Well, it's up to you. But bear in mind, the higher up your knee is, the closer it is for him to grab your knee back. There's nothing more irritating than playing guard and they grab you on the knees. Okay, now he is about to pass guard. Shove him between your legs. See, now he's in control. You want to avoid that. So again, it's the numbers game. He has a grab on me, I have 2 grabs on him, etc. So had I started from here, it's hard for him to grab me to go right down, which makes it easier for me to get what I want. So let's drill this because it's a very important but often neglected part of the pulling guard game. Is that you're in danger of getting guard passed if you do not watch out for how he's gripping. So we're going to do this. It's not exciting, there's nothing flash in this, but you have to drill it and be aware of it. Don't just dismiss this. This will make your guard pull fail if you don't keep an eye on it. A little bit high, he grabs my knee. That's the first thing I would do. Alright? Grab back. Pull him towards you. Now you can do your thing. Okay? With the added benefit of this grip. Remember the overhead X guard stuff we can do? What I'd like to do from here is he won't want his arm here, he wants to pull it out. You're going to resist, he pulls it out. I'm going to attack him. Because that pulling out thing, as he stands up, that gives you the back sweep. So actually let's do that as a thing. I mean, there's so many permutations from it, but this is just one example. Step to the side, go to the hip. We want this. He grabs back and he's already aggressively trying to pass my guard. If I let him continue, he'll start passing my guard. I cannot let him dominate my knee. Release the collar grip. Here. Don't just pull off here. You can either keep it under here or out here. Keep as strong a grip on my knee as you can. That's not my knee. Personally, I like to kick outwards. There. If you kick there, that's actually what he wants. He wants to direct your knee here. He doesn't want to direct your knee here, because basically he's falling into your guard, right? So I kick outwards and pull at the same time. Pull, hook, bring him in. Right, then you can continue doing the drill that you wanted, which was, yeah. Now we're in overhook X guard. Forget the single leg X for now, although of course we do have the option to slip into the single leg X, but for now we're here. Alright? Here's another thing, you can grab with 2 hands. Why not? I've got the overhook. Nothing to stop him. Now it's even harder for him to really get the hand. He's going to, you know that thing where you push my knuckles with your other hand? Did you ever try that? Really try. Up. Now, slight change, don't go for the strangle lock. Same thing again, grab at the ankle. Alright, technical stand up. Yeah. Pass guard. Lots of things there. So we've turned potential for him to pass my guard into me passing his guard. Weird, I know. In just one technique. You got that?
No,
yeah? You want to see that, yeah?
Yeah, can I please see that?
Save us. Wayne. This bit we know. This bit we know. As soon as I start inserting these grab my knee, that's your warning. Do not let him hold on for any longer than is necessary. I'm still fairly safe here because this is quite robust. Look in, outwards and pull. Here, now you can reinsert. Because I need to go from here to here, drag him in. Now I can do what I want to do. He fights me for this, pulls it out, and I sweep. Grab. Technical stand up, and then you're ready to pass. Yes? 3, 2, 1, let's go. To begin the process, everything starts from start. I'm successful in my pulling guard. Alright, I managed to get some sort of hook. I'm trying to bring him in, and maybe he doesn't grab. We're way over here. Maybe he doesn't grab my knee. He's kind of sus to it. Well, okay, I can still try my grab here. And he starts grabbing here. Now he realizes that I've got to start defending, so he grabs here. As soon as he grabs, that's your trigger to start attacking. You can take it out again. Cool. And grab here. Right, so at any stage where he's grabbing the knee, that's your warning, you've got to get rid of the grips on your knee. So this is a much later stage than the previous drill. Alright, but problem is, from here it's quite hard to do the single leg X here, the X guard back sweep here like this. We need to slightly change things. He's very compressed into me. You see, like he's starting to aggressively push it. It's very hard to, and I can't even switch to single leg X. Spin around so these guys can see. So you can see how he's squat very low down. He's aggressively putting his weight into me. Yeah, he can do this if he wants. At the very least, I have control of his arm here. All right. So I'm going to change my leg orientation a little bit. I'm going to put this leg that was behind his here now. You see where I was hooking. It was here, now I'm moving that to here. Right? There's a reason for this. I'm here, now I'm starting to control this leg. This leg now has the purpose of pushing here on his hip or up or off his inner thigh here, not at the knee. I'm pushing him up and away. Oh, he needs to stand up, sorry. And see how stretched out he is now? Now you have options to do things. But what I want to do is wait for him to come towards me because he's still in that, especially sparring with Ida, I know he wants to put more aggressive, assertive movement. He wants to come into me and I'm pushing him up and over here. I don't know, you guys okay to try this? Let's break this down. You know what? Let's isolate just that moment, that's movement. Just that movement. So, I am converting the X guard into, it's still X guard, but I'm moving my foot to the other leg. So the inside foot goes to the other leg there. This makes it kind of weird, I'm very open. I need to close there. So if you bring your foot together like this, yeah, you have the facility to push him away and bring him into you. It's just as strong. But crucially, I am also dominating his posture like this. As I push him away, this is fine. He's not, you feel very balanced, you don't really like this position, do you? No. So you think, oh, Soji, I'm going to give it to you. Grab his lapel and take him over you, push up and to the side. And this gives you the ability to pass these. Well, you can have a go, just get onto a dominant position. Once again, I try to break it down as basic as I can. Let's start from the X guard. Overhook X guard. I'm grabbing here. And you have to rely on your opponent to be aggressively pushing into you, squishing your X guard here. I'm just changing my emphasis. No matter how much he squats and how much he dominates on me, how much he grips on me and tries to put his forearm on my face, you can still do this. See, still move it here. This opens up this leg to shift the center of power away from here to here, his hips. Here. You could grab early if you want, but this kind of sends a signal because he wants to break this grip, so he usually breaks the grip and he's away from me. Which is fine, I'm going to push him away, he doesn't like this, he's very unbalanced. Aggressive moves in, bring him over you, kick up. Actually it's not a kick, it's an extension of your leg. And then we'll stop. Somebody made this famous, this sort of, I can't remember who it was, but it's now kind of seen as a nice coupling with the general X guard principle. A bit more advanced, but I think you guys can do it. We'll finish up on that one, okay? 3 to 1.